Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Encrypted, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having yourselves an amazing day, and in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get the Elytra before you fight the dragon. And yes, this is before you fight the dragon. It's not going to be a glitch. You're not cheating. If you do this, this is literally something they actually put in the game. Obviously, I don't think they intended for you to do it this way, but this is, fair. It's not cheating. And here's the upsides and downsides of this. All right, you are going to be able to get the Elytra before you fight the dragon. The bad news is you still are going to have to get to the end portal just the same as before, and you're also going to have to kill the dragon to escape the end. So those are the negatives, but don't worry, I'm going to get into that towards the end of the video. I've got a really good tip for you guys on how you can do this efficiently and easily, so don't stress about this. Let me explain how we're going to do it. But before that though, I do quickly want to say, guys, if you do enjoy this video and if it does help you out at all, any part of the video, please feel free to leave a like. It always helps out the channel and I really appreciate seeing that. And more importantly, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, guys. We just hit 300 yesterday morning. We're already at 330 and I'm just so thankful for that. Seriously, thank you for all the new subscribers, and also subscribe if you are new as well. We are going to get 400 before January, or at least that's the goal, so definitely please help me out with that. So with that being said, let's get into this video. Alright, so assuming you've already figured out how to get to the end portal and how to, open it and all that stuff, which, by the way, if you don't know how to do that, I've got a video right here showing you how to do it. But assuming you already know how to do it, we're going to get into this from the start. So basically, you've entered the end portal, you're on the end island, the dragon is flying around in the air going crazy, hunting you down, you've got Endermen all around you, and you are at the edge of the island. You're at the border of the island, and what you're going to need to do is you are going to need a ton of stacks of wood or stacks of stone, something easy, an easy resource that is super easy for you to obtain, and you're going to need a lot of it. Yeah, I've got the amount of stacks you're going to need up on the screen right now. Should be somewhere up there on the corner or something. So those are how many stacks you're going to need for this. You're going to need quite a few. I can promise you that already. You're going to need a lot of stacks to do this. And basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be using these resources to build a straight line, a bridge, from this end island all the way to the far islands. Okay? And I think this is about 1,000 blocks long. I'm not even trying to be funny. I think it's like actually 1,000 exactly, from the main island all the way to the far islands. But you're going to have to do that because the far islands are where the Elytras are. That's where the end ships and the end cities are. And obviously, the only place the Elytra can even spawn is in those end ships. And that's all the way in the far islands. And the only other way to get to the far islands, I don't even know if I'm calling it right. I'm just going to call them far islands. The only way to get there other than this would be to kill the dragon and go into the portal. But obviously, we're trying to do this before we kill the dragon. So that is why we're doing it like this. Now, this isn't really hard at all. Nothing has tried to kill me. I did this in survival mode just to test it out, as you can see. And I'm not going to cut up any of the gameplay. I hope I don't. Hopefully I can, speed this all up quickly. But it did take me a little while to get all the way to the end of this. I think it took me like 15 minutes or so. So it's really not like hard or complicated at all. It's just kind of tricky with the time. It's just a bit time consuming. But other than that, it's really not a difficult tutorial at all, actually. Pretty easy. Now, I'm going to basically speed this all the way up. Hopefully we're getting close to the end islands by now. Once you start getting further and further out as you're building this bridge, you're going to look back and you're going to see nothing but black void. There's just nothing around you. There's nothing beside you, in front of you, behind you. There's nothing anywhere. You are literally out in space, just kind of standing there building this infinite line of blocks. And it's a little scary because you're thinking like, oh man, am I actually going somewhere here? Am I just walking into nothing? Do not be worried. Do not be afraid. I promise you are heading towards something no matter what direction you went in. You are getting close to the end islands. It just takes a long time. Like I said, it's about 1,000 blocks long, so it's not going to be quick by any means. Now, the one thing is, be very careful not to fall in the void, because like I said, you are still going to need to fight the dragon. You're not going to want to lose your good items you have if you've got any with you. And if not, don't worry, I've got a really cool tip at the end of this that I can help you out with. But just make sure that whenever you go in here, you have at least a few firework rockets, because you're going to want those for the Elytra. And make sure you've got some items you can use to kill this dragon, some food, you know, things like that. But anyways, yeah, do not fall off this bridge. You will be really upset if you do. Now, another tip is, real quick, if you didn't know, in Bedrock Edition, you can basically place a block in front of the block you're about to walk off of. I know that didn't sound very smart, but as you can see in the gameplay, I'm putting a block in front of the block I'm about to walk on every time. And that's a Bedrock feature. It's actually one of the coolest features in the game, in my opinion. It seems stupid, but this is a situation where it just shines. So it's a pretty easy walk all the way to the end. You can't fall off, just crouch, and just keep placing blocks as you walk forward. Now, hopefully in the gameplay, we're finally at the end islands, I hope. So once you get to the end islands, it's pretty simple from there. All you gotta do is just walk around all the islands you find, and eventually you will hopefully run into an end city with an end ship. Now remember, we're looking for the end ship, not so much the end cities. If you do find an end city, you can check it out if you want, but I would definitely recommend getting the Elytra first. And like I said before, make sure you have firework rockets. I seriously cannot stress that enough. You're going to want firework rockets. They're easy to make. You use paper and gunpowder to make firework rockets. Please, please, please do not go in there without those. You are going to want those so bad, because those are the things that make the Elytra fly. So yeah, definitely bring in those. You're going to need them. Now, once you do find the end city with the end ship on it, what you're going to do is take those stacks of blocks you have left over and basically build a giant platform going all the way up in the sky. Just keep jumping on the blocks as you place them down, and eventually you're going to get high up enough above the end ship, and then just jump on the end ship. I will say this though, be careful on what side you're jumping on the end ship, because there is a shulker guarding it, and if you don't know what those are, they're basically they're like hostile mobs that basically make you fly. They levitate you up in the air, and if you levitate too high, obviously you're going to eventually fall and you're going to take lots of damage. So make certain that you do not go near this thing. If it starts shooting at you, try to deflect its shots. If not, you could be screwed. If you do get hit by it, just kind of fly above the ship. Hopefully you won't get hit again and you might survive the fall damage, but there's no guarantee on that. So just, you know, for the safest bet here, don't go near the shulker. But yeah, once you get onto the end ship, it's pretty easy. You just go to the bottom of the ship and then kill the shulker that's guarding the two chests, and behind that shulker is the Elytra on an item frame. Just break the Elytra off the frame, put it on, and you're good to go. Once you have your Elytra equipped, what you can do next is, first of all, search those two chests you just found and try to get the loot out of them. And second, you could go check out some more end cities and get more armor, get more gear. I would highly recommend that, especially if you don't have much to work with to fight that dragon. If you went into the end, you know, just wanted to get the Elytra early, but you didn't really bring much armor or much, like, you know, weaponry, you do have a very good shot of finding some great top tier weapons and armor in the end cities. So go ahead and check those out if you need to. But if you're ready to go, just fly on back to the dragon, fly on all of the pillars with your new Elytra, break the crystals, and then just kill the dragon slowly but surely. So hopefully this tutorial did help you guys out though. That's it, by the way. That's literally the whole thing. That's all you gotta do. Build a bridge from Spawn Island to, you know, the far islands, find an end ship, stack up all the way to the top of it, take the Elytra, and then if you need to, fly to the other end cities, loot up, and then go fight the dragon. That's really about it. Once you fight the dragon, the main portal will be open and activated, and you can just return on home. But I probably should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video. Again, this really is not meant to be like a super early game tutorial or anything like that. This was literally just meant to make the dragon fight a little bit easier. Actually, a lot a bit easier, because, you know, the hard part of the dragon fight, for me anyways, is breaking those darn crystals all the way at the top of those obsidian pillars. So what the new Elytra is going to do for you that you got before you killed the dragon, it's going to make it so you can fly up there with those firework rockets and just break the crystals, like, easily. So hopefully this did help you guys out though. Regardless, I do hope you enjoyed the video, and like I said before, if you did, please feel free to leave a like. I would really appreciate it. And again, subscribe if you guys are new. I release new videos every single day. I do Let's Plays, challenges, projects, tutorials, tips, tricks, seeds, videos, news, updates, and more. And hopefully you guys do enjoy this channel if you do. Anyways, guys, with that being said, I think I'm going to end it here. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Peace!